It happens.
No, not to me, bro. Fuck that.
So
Fuck
welcome
that.
to another episode of Milk Room.
Pleasure to be here. It's always a great time to be here.
So it's your boy Greg, and today I have a very special guest with me. This man is family, just a go to be around. Just continuously brings value to everyone around him.
That's
Go ahead and
love.
introduce yourself.
Love. Hi, everybody. Me llamo Giovanni Cervantes. I'm a wardrobe stylist and a creative here in Los Angeles. Thanks for having me, my guy.
Bro, like this is
Gotta say I'm
long
right here.
overdue. This is long overdue.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to have like a convo with you to.
I know our conflicts are just like, or our schedules just conflicting with each other, and like we're just busy bees. So like, I'm glad we had time to sit down today.
And you're really making moves these days, which is really
Not
cool.
trying no more, but we're doing. So I'm just trying to keep that, going, keep the momentum going.
So for those that don't know you, like let's back it up a bit. So your world is fashion. You're a stylist here in LA, but like, what led you on this journey?
So, long story. I will keep it short for you all. I grew up with a single mom who I watched get ready every morning to go to work before she took us to school. My mom was a diva. She firmly believed in the idea of presentation, and that translated to how she dressed us, going to school. I was maybe like kindergarten, second grade, third grade, wearing the nicest shit and messing it up in recess, but that was my mom. So the interest of fashion sparked there young. I ended up actually curating closets in middle school for my best friends because they liked my style and they were like, "Oh, can you help me pick out some clothes?" Because they either wanted to look popular, they wanted to get the popular girl, stupid stuff like that. And I actually continued doing this all the way up until senior year of high school. During math class, we had in Seattle, that's originally where I'm from, um, we had representatives from Los Angeles FITM come to my class, host a presentation, and they basically told me what I was doing was already a career. Changed the trajectory of my life at that point. I continued all the way to sophomore of my university year styling, where I eventually dropped out. I got a once in a lifetime call to do what I love to do full time out here in LA, and I dropped out and I flew to LA like a week later with just a suitcase full of clothes.
Damn, what
Yeah,
a dreamer!
crazy,
I
crazy,
love that.
crazy.
So LA has like that magnetic appeal to creatives from all over the world,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So like a lot of people have the desire of coming to LA, but you actually packed it up and were like one way ticket or I'm
yeah,
driving the
yeah,
whip one way and here we are.
yeah.
So what's your world like? Like as a stylist here in Los Angeles, like what does that mean being a stylist?
Means I get to help beautiful people of all kinds look their best and live in their fullest potential. Nowadays, like I work with musicians, actresses, influencers, brands, and designers, and whatever occasion, lookbook, e-commerce, red carpet, or they got a wedding or a birthday concert. These are the things that we help get people ready for and get excited about. So,
That's dope. That's dope. So, because part of the theory is like, if you look good, then you feel great, right?
yeah, and you move with that. When you move with that energy, like the world sees that, and the sad reality is when you look polished and you look elevated, or you just are putting your best foot forward, the world treats you differently. Doors open for you. People are engaging in conversation, about your shoes, opening doors for you, discount me. I don't know, you
Right.
know.
No, I totally get the value. Like, I have friends of mine that'll go like appear on like a TV show or
hmm
something, or go
Yeah, you
guest
get
appear
it.
on
You get
something,
it.
and there's that opportunity to hire a stylist and get your fit right
Yeah,
for that particular occasion.
correct. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
See, you get it. You already get. I don't have to elaborate. Like, yeah, yeah.
And so, like closet remakes, are you a part of that as well? Do you help people like go through their closets, put fits together, maybe
Yeah,
consolidating their
yeah,
closets? What's
yeah.
that like?
So that's broken down into three separate services for me, like closet edit, That's essentially the remake, right? We're organizing, making it look like a boutique, something that's welcoming to walk into in the morning. A closet cleanse, we're taking out the items that are old to make room for the new. Removing the items that no longer serve you, represent who you are or where you're going in life. And then a pairing session. Like if we're not taking anything out or adding anything new into your wardrobe, then I'll just pull up, go through your closet, make some outfits, pair pieces in different ways that you may have never thought of before. And you have fresh fits and concepts to wear throughout the week.
I love it. So who's some people that you've worked with?
So I've worked with a few. Like LA, it's just that kind of place. Like once you get a gig, it's kind of big. So like I'll give you a few. I can't name everybody because NDAs. But, so just to name a few. Oh my god. So what? Okay, so this is actually like important. Who can I actually give you? Um, we've worked with Roscoe Dash, Trippy Red, Carl Kanai, and I can give you one more. Oh fuck. Who's the girl? If you guys have watched Euphoria and you're familiar with Chloe Cherry, like we worked with her as well.
Shout out to
Just
Chloe
to name
Cherry.
a few.
Okay. That's dope. So that must be fun because those are different genres.
Very different. Yeah.
So like you have to show up ready as a stylist.
Yeah.
So when you're styling people, like it's your eye meets their energy. Like what's that like?
I would say that's not too far off. I would rephrase it, say it's my eye meets their authentic character. Um, how I kind of dress my clients is I don't run you through the Hollywood car wash. I'm not just putting anything on you. First, I need to know like three components, right? Like who you are on the outside, your body type, who you are on the inside, your character, and your goals, where you're going in life. Once I understand all of those components, then I know like what pieces you should be wearing, you know.
I like that. I could totally see the value with like mixing the closet cleanse with like, oh, I'm going on an important date. I've got an important meeting, or I've got a photo shoot or a music video to shoot. Like, I need to hit up Giovanni so he can come get my fit right.
Yeah, but that's the thing about like when you work with a really good stylist. Like one, not only do you have a style advisor, but like you have an honest friend who only like wants to see you shine in a great light. So, like that's I think just one of the other important pieces of having a stylist for any occasion.
I'd want you to hurt my feelings as my friend.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? To where you're like, you know what, Greg? That not today. That ain't it today.
I have to be like that. I can't let you just walk out there looking rough.
Right.
Because then that falls on me too. So I'm like,
So then, who do you go for inspiration? Like, who are some people or brands that inspire you?
I heard Lil Wayne say one time, "I'm not into anybody but me." I kind of think it's important to kind of center like your ideas, your vision, your aesthetic, your direction first. Not taking too much inspiration because you still want that possibility of creating something new, unconventional, maybe that hasn't been done before. But as I take my ideas and center them, who I look for the most in terms of inspiration and designers, Rick Owens. Rick Owens, just create. You don't need to see my mood boards. You don't need to understand my references. You just need to see it and feel it and interpret it. So like that's something that's super important with my brand because I I think art kind of aligns, the meaning of art kind of aligns with that idea to me personally. Art is true intention, real meaning, real story, you know? So I think when you're only just focusing on creating and pushing those boundaries and taking that idea and connecting those, whatever. I lost my train of thought, but I hope you got some good pieces in there.
No. So our responsibility is to just continue to create.
Just create, bro.
That's
just
it.
Create.
So like a a creative like yourself, you're pretty much creating walking pieces of arts out of people.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
That's dope.
You know, uh, well, realistically, like I think 30% of the 30% of it is the outfit, and 70% is the person wearing it, the confidence
Right.
to wear it. You
I
know.
like that. I like that. So that's on the individual side,
Mm-hmm.
but you also work with independent brands. So
Yeah.
like how can you help that independent brand that's out there tuning in? Like what's like a big problem that you're solving for them these days?
So number one, right? Independent brands, you guys need to invest so much in the marketing aspect, just starting out, right? Um, and then there's also production to think about as well. But when it comes to lookbooks, when it comes to e-commerce, communicating your brand, promoting it to drive sales, and to also communicate the values of your brand, that's where I come in, right? It's like so expensive to really curate and produce a beautiful lookbook, but all you're doing with me is you're simply just booking with me. I provide my team, which consists of hairstylists, makeup artists, creative directors, BTS camera people, locations, photographers. They're willing to jump on board, work together to help you create something. So, um, long story short, production for lookbooks, cost effective. I provide you with all the resources and the creatives, the team to just create something beautiful for your brand.
I like that. So let me see if I got this right. So as an independent brand, I could come to you and you're gonna have the models dialed in. They're gonna be looking dope. So I'm gonna show up with my 15, 20 pieces that I'm getting ready to
That's all you got to
drop,
do.
and I'm gonna drop it off. I can hang out, see everything that goes
Yep.
down, and by the end of it all, I'm gonna have a lookbook and photos for me to use on social, on
100%.
my website, and
100%.
just have that fundamental laid out.
Yep. 100%.
That's huge, man.
100%.
That's lifting so much weight off that independent designer's back. Where, yes, we're creatives. They're sitting there sewing, they're sitting there screen printing, designing designs. But to conceptualize the photo shoots, to bring the models together, right? And these are professional models that you're working with,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So they understand the look.
Yeah.
And it's not like pulling a homie or a homegirl. I love those shoots too, we're pulling homies and homegirls, but those shoots are obvious, right?
Yeah. There. I love the word that you said, obvious, right? Because there's a way to go about it. You got to do it right, and you can only shoot with the homies for so long until you got to reach that point where everything needs to be sleek, professional, like, you know, uh, commercial looking. So yeah.
I like that because that's huge. Independent brands. There's so many dope brands out there where they don't have a Shopify because they haven't taken their product. They're busy creating.
Yeah.
And as creatives, like you said earlier, like our responsibility is to create.
Yeah.
So creatives working with other creatives to see their vision through
Mm-hmm.
is what this is like, right?
100%, right? Um, that's th- that's the beauty of this, right? Like, the idea is to, um, oh, I've lost my train of thought. Sorry.
Nah, you're good. You're good. So, all right. So we found out how you work with individual people. We found out how you work with independent brands. But you recently dropped a course to help that
I did, yeah.
aspiring stylist, right? So you're that person who's like, damn, like, how do you get into the business? Like, what do I need to do to kick off my career as a stylist? You've created a course for that person, right?
Right.
Walk me through it. What's that like?
So, absolutely right for the aspiring stylists who are hoping to like really break into this industry. It's super tough because there's a lot that they don't tell you, and they don't mention that it's really about who you know. Um, so basically, right, just to hop back onto the course. So I offer this course for the aspiring stylists. It's really easy. It's first of all way more affordable than the celebrity stylists what they're charging out here. It's only $150 flat rate. It's a 3-month course. You get 40 slides with industry information. It's given to you. You're learning how to apply it through 3 Zoom calls that we schedule out. answer any questions that you may have, open the floor up for discussion. The mentees also get the opportunity to shadow me on various shoots, like whether it's editorial for print or PR branding for celebrity or just high profile clients. So they get to really see like what all these kind of aspects of styling are like. Um, and I think the important thing about the course is you have me, you have my relationship. 3 a.m., 3 p.m., it doesn't matter. You got a question, call me because I want you to have that understanding because I want you to win. I know what it's like going through the mud, you know, uh, as a stylist, and I'm just at a good point where I can now offer that helping hand. So that's pretty much, the course and, why we've created it.
Damn, that's dope. So let me see if I got this. So in this course for like that aspiring stylist or that stylist that's like, I want to like treat this as a career and I want to
Mm-hmm.
do this full time. So I go to your website, I sign up, and I go over a 3 month curriculum with you, and I have access to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going through stuff together.
Yep.
I get to come to your shoot so I can see
Yep.
like, oh, this is what styling at a photo shoot is like, or
Yep.
at a
Get to see the
music
whole
video is
process.
like. And so by the time these 3 months go by, I'm a more confident stylist,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, you already know how this thing works, how the wheel moves. You know, a lot of the information that's in the course, like it's not only just the styling aspect. This is a fashion business, so I'm also guiding you and giving you knowledge on, like your branding, your PR, social media, website services, rates, how to calculate rates. So like after 3 months, you understand how to maneuver as a stylist, as an efficient stylist. So
I love that. So our next fashion show, independent brands that want to participate, go ahead and reach out to Giovanni.
yeah, let's get it.
Tap in with Giovanni. Let's get you involved as an independent brand, as an up and coming stylist,
Mm-hmm.
and as someone that needs to be styled, right? Go ahead and
Absolutely, yeah.
tap in with our boy Giovanni Cervantes. He'll take care of you. Let him know that the milk room sent you. And anything else you want to share with the people while we got him here?
Believe in yourself, believe in your ability, look before you take that leap of faith, build a team of family, people you can lean on, people you can go through the gutter with, have your back no matter what. Um, and keep falling in love with what you do. Everything I just told you guys, those are the biggest things that I have learned, I've applied to my life that have taken this kid from the ghetto to amazing heights. If it's something I can just say to you guys, like that's just what I want to give you guys. Just a piece to maybe help you take it to the next level, get to that next step, or just start. Just start. I'll be happy if you just start.
Boom, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of Milk Room. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll include Giovanni's information and all his links in the bio. Thanks for tuning in. Peace
Love,
out.
guys. Thanks for having me.